what did Zappa say? Writing about music is like dancing about architecture. You know, it doesn't go together so well. But painting music live, that's something different.
And he would just show up and be like, wow, a dude painting. Imagine that.
I don't like talented people, you know, and he's certainly got it, man. He's one of those guys good enough to be humble. There are not many.
He's part of the energy and he's part of the performance, and the painting is, you know, coming to life at the same time that we're bringing the music to life.
I would love to imagine that I'm actually physically affecting, through the subwoofers, his canvas moving, and therefore fundamentally affecting what he paints. That's jamming.
He's out there, and his instrument is his hands, and he's playing the hell out of it the whole night, you know? I don't have to solo for 3 hours a night. He does.
You know, it's like having another member of the band up there jamming, but not with an instrument, jamming with a paintbrush.
Our interpretation of what went on that night is captured on CD or whatever, you know, live recording, and his is on the canvas. So it's cool to have other artists in on the creation, you know, and that's really what it is. It's happening simultaneously. We're all feeling the same vibe.
There's been a great relationship between art and music for a long time, and it was only a matter of time that it poured off the stage onto live painting.
Anything that occurs over a period of time has a hypnotic capacity to it. You know, you're giving people a sense of a pace, and then you're breaking it or adhering to it in a way that confuses them to sort of be in the same plane you are. Art, you have to look at, you know, visual art, you have to look at it. And what's unique about this to me is that I feel like it captures some of that. I feel sort of some movement in there.
It's not still life, that's for sure. It's moving life.
And the further out you get with music or with any kind of art, the more you have to bring to the table as a person that either shakes hands with it or says, pats it on the back, says, I'm going to check something else out.
For me, art is the same expression as music is. When I'm painting a picture or doing a drawing, I get into that same sort of time and space thing where, you know, I'll sit down, I'll start working, the next thing I know it's 4 hours later, and you're going, wow.
It's never about him, and I think that's why his energy transfers into paintings the way it does, because he opens himself up to the experience. And it's not like, all right, everyone's watching the Scramble Campbell show. It's he's an audience member. And I like watching other audience members look at him going, damn, if I had a canvas right now and a thing of paint, I would be doing that right now, because that's exactly how I feel.
Art is always a great representation of the time you're in, whether it's Monet in the garden or you know, those 19th century American landscape painters. Scramble is in our time musically, and he's documenting that.
I've sat and watched him do some of those paintings and caught that moment where, you know, like he hits that one stroke and it just all connects. The background colors come together, or this character enters into the scene, and then it's this incredible complete picture.
I look at his paintings for a long time, and it just, it's him. I mean, that's what music is about, is to be able to play yourself. And he plays himself as good as anybody. And he certainly has time, tone, and space as well as anybody I know. I mean, the guy's actually magical at what he does. I don't want to live in his brain.